Hello everyone and welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Look what the cat dragged in. Is it a boy? Despondent? Back in the expert tier? Willing to do anything? Willing to abandon his humanity to win? Willing to quote as many Hamilton lyrics as necessary to get out of the gold room? You betcha. Look, I'm not gonna spoil anything. However, if you're new to the channel and you just found this video, welcome. I don't want to spoil anything, but I highly recommend going back and watching some of the previous videos on this channel. Maybe just the one right before this one, because something, sometimes in Mahjong, it's a game of luck, and, with the law of large numbers, sometimes you just get a game where the chances are just extraordinary. They're just extraordinary, and I'll leave it at that. How am I doing right now? Look, I'm all right. Trying to climb out, trying to remember what made me a good Mahjong player in the first place, and I'll tell you what, it was cowardice. It was absolutely cowardice. None of this calling unnecessarily. It's waiting for my moment, lying like a tiger in the woods. Tigers live in woods, right? Tiger in the jungle. I remember where tigers are from. And then pouncing when the moment is right. Now you're probably asking yourself, Yusong, what is going on here? Why are you playing number 1 as Ichime, the default character? Number 2, why are you playing blue background orange tile? Well, the answer is simple, my friend. It's because it's to remind myself to stay humble. I mean, kind of, but not really. I just think it's really funny to punish myself by playing without any cosmetics. I just think it's very funny. All right, what are we looking at here? We're looking at a pretty good hand, maybe a pinfu hand. We got a lot of sequences. Ideally, we'd love to not use this one of circles as our pair, because we'd like to use it as a 1, 2, 3 straight, but that's okay because the rest of our hand doesn't include any pairs, so we're gonna need to find one eventually. I'll tell you something, Santa, if you're listening, Mahjong Santa, which is actually just the character Wanjiro in Mahjong Soul, he's the big jolly dog. Wanjiro, if you're listening, please, 4 of circle draws would be amazing. I'll tell you what though, a 7 isn't bad either. A 7 isn't bad either. We're now making use of the Dora, which is the 8 of bamboo. I'm looking now. I'm looking and I'm realizing what the Dora is. Okay, this is amazing. This is a hand. This is a hand. This is a guaranteed pinfu hand. Why? Because if we draw a 2 or a 5 of characters, or a 4 or a 7 of circles, this is a pinfu hand. It's got 1 Dora, 1 red 5. It's not all symbols, but that's okay. Do I want to Riichi this? I think if we get to in the next few turns, we absolutely take the chance. I'm keeping my pinfu, dude. I'm keeping my pinfu dreams alive. I know I could discard the 1, like the 1's gotta go anyway, but the 1 is such a safer tile to discard later on that I kind of want to keep it for later, The left lord has opened up a 2 of circles, the player to my left, affectionately called left lord. The player across from me, across lord, has opened up on the green dragons. This is okay. This is okay. The reason now being is that we can keep this green dragon to call Riichi with. I think I do it. 2 Dora are out. I have the 3rd one. Like, I don't think anyone has an explosive hand. I think we absolutely go for it. Also, how'd you get this cute cat icon around your name? I want that. And this player's coming off of a win streak. That's interesting. That's interesting. What's my win-loss like? Don't look at that. Turn off the video. Turn off the video, and I'll do the Men in Black thing for you. I'm gonna need you to forget the last 30 seconds. I forgot how utterly humiliating my match history is. Oh boy, that's grim. That's bleak. All right, so what are we waiting for? What are you waiting? I'm waiting for a 4 of circles or a 7 of circles. How likely is it to come out? I'm not sure. We've discarded some circle tiles. I don't think anyone can be super suspicious that we're going for like a flush of any kind. But how does it look like? So this player looks like they're folding. The player to my right looks like they're folding, but I mean, like, this 9 is not necessarily safe. I don't know. They could still be pushing. Player across from me, honestly, feels like they're still pushing. The 2-7 of bamboo discards are pretty brave. Pretty brave, not gonna lie. It is the door indicator, so there's one less of them, and a few 8s are out. Oh, you're expert 3, and oh, this is beautiful. Oh, every man just wants someone with an hourglass figure? No. Some people just want a match history that looks like this. Is that so much to ask for? Let's do a little peeping. Let's do a little peeping to the player to our right as well. Okay. They're in a turbulent realm right now, but they're also pretty low on the expert 3. Like, this is, you know, because when you rank up or you rank down, you start in the middle. So that's grim. That's grim. I understand. All right. So far, nothing really has happened. The player across from me looks like they definitely folded, discarding a 7, 8, 9. Player to my right suddenly discarding the 6. It is Suji to the 3 and the 9 that I've discarded, so I can see that. I can understand that. This is our last chance to draw the winning tile. We missed it, but that's quite all right. It's quite all right. Let's see how many of these gamers are going to end up in Tenpai, shall we? The player to my right is definitely thinking. They're cheating so they don't have to draw an extra tile, but they're discarding a 5. Very risky indeed. Okay. Green dragon, 2 red 5s. That's not nothing. They also take my Riichi stick, which is, I'll say it, a little bit rude, but there's nothing that we can do about that. Let's just win our future rounds. Okay, what is the door? The door is the 7 of characters. So maybe we keep this 9 a little bit longer than we originally would have. I'm also looking at this right now. What is this? This 1 9 and then all these honor tiles? This is not great. I wouldn't call it full-on blessing of garbage territory, but this is certainly, we're certainly, you know, a few blocks away from the waste dump. Okay, we're certainly getting there. Okay, they discarded a door off the bat. That's extremely weird. It's not unheard of. This probably means that they're going for some kind of flush, right? They want to get rid of their dangerous tiles early on, and they just want to angle towards a flush. Okay, maybe we should have kept our red dragon a little bit later, but like, our hand is in shambles. I would rather try to open up the opportunity to draw something, you know, more adjacent to any of these loose tiles that we have going on here. Okay, 4 is okay. It's not good. 4 is okay. Maybe we should be getting rid of this 9, because a lot of, like, more 7s and 9s have been discarded, which makes me think that we won't, that it's slightly less likely that we can make this 9 work. But I'm telling you right now, if you look out the right-hand seat of the vehicle that we're currently in, you'll see that we're on the struggle bus express. We're struggling right now. This hand is not coming together. Okay, 5, 6 is kind of nice though. 5, 6 kind of nice. Let's count our shapes. This is maybe one shape. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's not terrible. We technically have all the shapes that we need in our hand, but we need to finish one of these triplets, which is not going to be an easy feat. 5 would love to, but not going to do that. This 2, are we hoping for anything? I mean, maybe this 2 can become a 2, 3, and in that sense, we would want to discard this pair of 9s, because this 2, 3 would be much easier to complete than a pair of 9s. We're also gonna eventually. Oh, okay, that's something at least. This is almost an all simples hand. This is almost an all simples hand, which makes me think that we could, if we wanted to, start pawning and cheating off of the 2 or the 5 of bamboo. We're getting close. We're getting close, but also, like, player across from us is a simple Yaku. It's also late enough into the game where I'm like a little worried. Like, I don't know if I should be doing this. Like, this hand is not that valuable. I don't. Okay. Still going for all simples so that we don't have to call Riichi eventually. Drawing a 4 was honestly great. I'm trying not to draw too many. I'm trying not to glean too much, like, a spiritual reaffirmation from that. Like, oh, God understood. Wanjiro, aka Mahjong Santa, understood that I didn't call and rewarded me with a 4 of circles draw. Like, we are not sipping the Kool-Aid quite yet, but it was nice that we drew. Turn off the video. Turn off the video right now. Turn off the video. It's the rainy season. Anyone else? Anyone else looking outside and seeing that it's the rainy season? This is grim. I think that sometimes I just go through periods of bad luck when playing Mahjong. I mean, come on, don't bait me like this. That's a really good draw. That's a really, really good draw. Unfortunately, this south wind isn't doing anything for us because we're sitting in the north seat. I would love to make use of this Dora. I would love to make love to this Dora, okay? I said what I said. Said what I said, but we're gonna need to draw another one fast. We got like a lot of like awkward shapes. 2, 2, 3, 6, 8, 8. They're fine. This is our pair. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this hand needs a little something extra. This hand needs a little something more. Okay, we can even go for like a all pairs hand, like a 7 pairs hand if we have to. Okay, this is the Dora. Suddenly anyone could have an explosive hand because it is the east round. I don't necessarily want to get rid of it. Okay, 5. Okay, that's something. Oh my god. This is the most efficient tile to discard because I can't have a use for it. But I'm playing from behind. But this is the most efficient tile. It's tough to say. It's honestly tough to say. What am I going for in this hand? I guess a simple Riichi hand. Maybe we could have discarded these and we could still discard these and go for all simples if we really wanted to. This hand has the murmurings of goodness. It has the murmurings of something could happen. Unfortunately, it's just not quite there. Okay, what do we do here? This hand, garbage, right? The most value was in the tile that we literally just discarded, which was the Dora. So we're folding here. We're absolutely folding here. We're gonna try to stay in Tenpai if possible, but if we can't, we can't. Okay, this is fine. So we can also probably discard this too. We've been Suji trapped before, but they called Riichi on a 5, and so they can't have a 3-4 weight for sure. Okay, this is definitely going to be safe. This 9 of circles, it's not exactly safe, but it's like 2 of them have been discarded. I'm willing to bet that it's safe. I don't know. They haven't discarded a single circle tile, which makes it a little more risky. Okay. And also, let me keep this in mind. We can also look at other people's discards and see, like, make Suji reads based off of those as well. Dude, I like want to stay in Tenpai, don't get me wrong. And I could discard this pair of south winds, but like, why do that when we're folding hard anyway, right? Okay. 7 has been discarded. Again, not a lot of circle tiles being dropped. Still very, very safe circle tiles closer to the edges and the terminals and stuff. Okay, West Wind, if they won off of a West Wind, they deserve that one. I suppose that we still could have played safer. Okay. Riichi Tsumo. Okay, that's okay. Granted, they're the 3rd place player. They're the ones that we would most like to catch up and overtake. Okay, this is a hand. This is a hand. I don't know if you've noticed this, but we are firmly in this is a hand territory. We bought a zoo, etc., etc. Still hoping that we can draw another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's an all triplets hand, or not all triplets. One of these is a straight. But I'm still hoping that we can draw another red dragon. I'm still not willing to give up on this dream quite yet. Okay, 1 is not going to be super useful to us. We definitely want to get rid of these terminals, this 9 and this 1. Definitely want to pawn the East Wind right now. We just need a win. It'd be nice to get some momentum. Granted, a big win would help even more. Okay, white dragons have been pawned. I don't think this is coming out of my hand. I'm either losing, like, exhaustive drawing with it or winning with it. Okay, interesting. People are opening their hand. The player to my left most likely going for some sort of all simples territory. Either that or they have something scary, like an already completed triplet of the red dragon, but I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case. Okay, we do be out here pawning. Keeping this just in case we can do a 1, 2, 3. There also exists a world where we do a single tile weight on the Dora. It just came out. It just came out, but I want to... I wanted to win big there. You know what I mean? It's so unlikely though. I also don't know if I'll ever emotionally recover, and I shouldn't even say this out loud. If I draw another red dragon, I don't know if I would have recovered. Okay, they won. They discarded the Dora, which meant, okay, which we could see as an indication of they're close to Tenpai, or they're close to a finishing hand. Fair enough, fair enough. Still in the East round, still got a lot of game left to play. What's the Dora here? It's gonna be the 6 of, it's gonna be the 6 of characters. Okay. This is a little bit of an awkward hand. He's a bit of a flirt, but I'm gonna give him a chance. Let's count our shapes. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4. But if we can count this as 2 shapes, like 2 sequences, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That's kind of an amazing draw. White dragon can definitely go. Okay, fine. We can keep this 7 for one more turn. Call me Hamilton, the way I be singing one last time. So what else can we do here? We can also start pawning and sheeing our way to the top if we wanted to get rid of this 8-9 and go for an all simples hand. Like, that's not terrible either. 2, 3, 4 mixed triple sequence, maybe. It's still kind of on the table. Still kind of on the table. Okay. This is actually a very dangerous tile. I didn't realize it, but this is a very dangerous tile. Why? Because it's next to the Dora. Someone could very well make use of this. Okay, there's our pair. So what do we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now we can wait on a 3 or a 6 here. If we draw a 3 of, I know the player to my right just called Riichi. If we draw a 3 of characters, we don't even have to call Riichi. This is a Pinfu hand. Unfortunately, if we draw a 3 or a 6, we don't have Pinfu because we only have a single-sided weight. Okay, green dragon coming off the top. That's a little scary. It's a little spooky for sure. Maybe we can refinance our entire home into I can't discard this now. It's too close to the Dora. Oh man. Okay. Maybe we can refinance our entire home into going for all simples or something, but we don't have a lot of safe tiles to discard. Sure, I'll discard a 1. I'll join you in hell. 4 has been discarded. 4, that means they don't have a 5, 6 weight, which means that this 7 might be safe, which means that we might be able to get a all simples hand. Not like this. Okay. Okay. I mean, they could have had a 6 blank 8 weight, which is which is more likely with the Dora being what it is. Okay. This is fine. We got to get rid of something. What? 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 Yeah, that luck stat is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Half flush time though? Cha-cha real smooth. Half flush time. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, dude. I can't. I could con this. I could give it a little con academy, but it only, like, it furthers my own destruction too. Keep that in mind. Please keep that in mind. I can't stress this enough. Okay. This isn't looking that bad though in terms of a half flush hand. We got also a red 5. That's a nice draw. That's a really, really nice draw. We can probably keep this Northwind as our pair, and then or just pawn it and open up our hand. But if we are able to keep this hand closed, that'd be great. So this is like 4, 5, and then a 5, 6, and then an 8, 9. That's 3 shapes, and then this is 4, and this is 5. Oh my god! Oh my god! I can even Riichi with this hand, which I think I will need to do to come back like this. Oh my god! Please, please. So what can we even call Riichi on? A 3 of bamboo for sure. A 6 of bamboo for sure. It's a 5 of bamboo and a 1 of the Northwind. It's really unlikely. It's really unlikely. It's a tough situation. We gotta go for it. The 5 is not likely to come out, but if anyone has a north wind, if anyone picks up a north wind, I think they're gonna let it drop. The chances that me in the south seed in the south round, I'm waiting for a north wind, extremely low, ludicrously low. So we're hoping that whoever draws the north wind plays it or discards it, you know? We can't con or anything, right? We can't con. What could we have done? We could have just discarded that and then maybe waited to Riichi when the odds were a little bit better. Could have waited to Riichi when the odds were a little bit better, for sure. But look, it's been a few turns and we haven't drawn anything that would have helped. And like that time that it takes is also time that you give your opponents into making like a big hand, you know? So a lot of these players are seeing like, oh, I'm not in 4th place right now. All I have to do is play safe, and that's the Mahjong Soul way, the way that their ELO system works. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. But again, this north wind, I'm really counting on it. I'm really counting on it to come out. It's a very tricky wait. It's a very tricky wait indeed. The odds are not good. The odds are definitely not good. Okay, there's the tile. If we had waited 5 more turns to call Riichi, we would have had a much better wait, right? We could have even had like a 3-sided wait. But again, that takes time. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments, genuinely. Let me know in the comments if you would have waited to call Riichi. Because I can definitely see a case being made for that. And I do want to get better. I'm not staying in the expert rank, okay? Sure, dude, I'll even demote to expert 2. IGAF, okay? But I do GAF enough not to swear in case, I don't know, it's bad for me on YouTube or something. But anyway, I'll go down to expert 2. I'll join you in hell. I'm still gonna climb out and back into the Jade Room, and I want to get out of Master 1. I don't think it's impossible. I don't think it's impossible whatsoever. Also, losing last hand to suddenly 3 Dora, ridiculous. It hurts, man. It hurts the soul. Hurts my delicate childlike sensibilities, you know? Okay, 11 tiles left. Maybe people are starting to slowly run out of safe tiles. The player across from me definitely seems like they could still be pushing. That 6 of a circles discard. It's either they broke up their own pair because that was the safest thing that they had, or they're pushing to stay in Tenpai and taking a calculated risk. Fair enough. Fair enough. They discarded a 3rd one. That's interesting. Maybe they broke up a triplet. All right, I think we're gonna have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, so we have another chance to draw a tile. We have a chance to draw a tile for an under the sea win as well. I wonder if anyone's gonna pawn and chi to break up that the draw order. Please, please, please. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. At least we were in there. At least we were in there. At least we were in there. My Riichi stick is still on the table. Would love to get that back. What am I looking at here? It's a great question. I was thinking about forcing the half flush again. I was thinking about it. I genuinely was considering it. The Northwind isn't really helping. Sure, we can whittle our way down to bamboo tiles. We can do that. We can do that. I don't really want to open my hand though yet. Our hand is like so far away. Again, obligatory Carol King reference. Our hand is so far away from being anything that I don't necessarily want to open my hand. Okay, that's something. That's something at least. We could also just play this hand like a regular hand, but let me tell you something. This as a regular hand is difficult to complete. It's got just too many loose ends. What's the Dora? It's the 6 of circles. Maybe you should have saved that 8. Maybe you should have saved that 8. Sure. Now, am I chasing after my losses, keeping a hold of this 7? I think I could probably drop it. Player to my right just discarded a 5 and a 7. Player to my left opened up their hand. Okay. This 3 is also not very good, considering that the 4 of characters has also been pawned. The player to my right is doing something weird. Either they've had... They just did a crying emoji. Either they've had the worst draws of all time, or they're like going for some kind of flush or something, you know? Okay. The player to my left, this is the story of a girl who cried. Okay. But also They either have, they definitely have a simple Yaku. Either it's a triplet. It can't be a triplet of the east wind. So it's maybe something south wind. Maybe they're just waiting on a white dragon or a green dragon. Well, I'm not going to give it, dude. I'm not going to give it. I'll drag you down kicking and screaming with me. And you're going to have to fight to get a winning hand. I mean, eventually, I don't know. Can we be tempted into a world where we drop the white or the green dragon? Sure, definitely. It's a tough situation. It's a tough situation for sure. I'm going to get rid of this 4 and this 2. I'm still holding out hope. Maybe we should have kept this 2 that we can somehow get like a half flush situation going. But again, I just can't discard any of these. I can't. The north winds, sure. The north winds feel pretty safe. But the player to my left, I think is waiting on a simple Yaku. A green dragon, a white dragon, something along those lines. It came back to me. It came back to me like a Pokemon I released. All right. Because they can't be going for all simples, right? They open their hand, but their hand includes a 1. So that's, you know, pretty restrictive as far as things go. Southwind, sure. I'll keep it. I'll keep all these. I'll keep all these tiles. It's an interesting situation. That's for sure. How many points are we away from third place? 13,000? That sounds like a lot, but just one manga on hand will bring us right back. Okay. Can we start calling pawn and stuff? Maybe. Player to my right opened their hand for a 1, 2, 3. Based on their discards, it's looking like they're just waiting for character tiles. Okay. This is a risky situation. This is definitely a risky situation because the closer and closer we get to finishing this hand, the more and more likely it is that we have to drop the white dragon or the green dragon. And I don't want to do either. I honestly don't want to discard either. I would love to stay in Tenpai at the end of this game, but I would also love to live to fight another day. 3 should be safe, right? They've discarded so many circle tiles. Okay, it is safe. It is safe. I wonder if they're just playing defensively, trying to hold their position. I'm also gonna play. I can tell already. I'm gonna play so much Mahjong off cam, off stream and off cam, because I don't like this feeling. Okay. How do we win this? Because it would be something if we had 1 dangerous tile, but we have 2 dangerous tiles. The white dragon and the green dragon. We can't, I honestly think this hand is too heavy. It's just, the white dragon and the green dragon, I simply cannot discard. I think someone's gonna be waiting on them, or we screwed up someone else's chances to get into Tenpai by the end of the game. There's a white dragon. Okay, so if it was safe to discard the green dragon, then we might have, you could call that a misplay for sure. Is this 3 safe? I've discarded 1 before. There's 3 represented. I'm just gonna play the safe way. Could we have even fought to stay in Tenpai? No, I mean, like, we have like loose tiles laying around. It would have taken a lot. It would have taken a lot. Okay, white dragons. White dragons. This is why I don't want to discard them. And at least it's the dealer who won. At least it's the dealer who won. Stay in the South 1 round. Give me another chance. Rack them up. Slop them up. What am I looking at here? An okay hand. An okay hand indeed. Discard this. Why? Because this, I know it's unlikely, but this can still become a pure double sequence. It's very unlikely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have enough shapes in our hand. This needs to be 2 things. This is a straight. This is either a straight or like a triplet maybe, but probably a straight. And then this is probably going to be our pair. Okay. Is there any shapes that we'd like to improve? No. So let's get rid of the dangerous tiles earlier on. Okay, probably want to get rid of this 4. Probably want to get rid of this 4. Again, a great draw would be like a 6 or a 9 of characters. I said what I said. Hehe XD. That'd be great. A 4 is not necessarily what we want to see. Fair enough. Fair enough. Maybe we could have discarded the west winds. No, but like there'd be no way of knowing that we would have drawn 2 of those. That's an interesting draw. We can, if we wait on a 6 here, we can boost the value of our hand ever so slightly. Right. So now the west winds, all 4 of them are represented, right? We have 2 of them, and 2 of them have been discarded. So this has to be our pair no matter what. So this has to turn into 2 sequences. Red Dragon would be something that we'd love to... It's just something that I think is a little dangerous to discard, but that's okay. What's the door in this game? The door in this game is the 1 of characters. So we got to be careful about discarding 2s and 3s later in the game. Later in the game for sure. 4, 5, honestly kind of sick. Honestly kind of sick. Now you're looking at this and you're also thinking, wow, okay. We do have 2 pairs. If we finish either of these triplets, we can maybe cut this Westwind pair. Like if we draw another 7 or an 8, we can cut this Westwind pair and then go for an all simples hand maybe. Another notch in the bedpost, etc., etc. I'm calling pawn in the Eastwind 1 round, but sugar, we're pawning. I'm pogging. Okay. No, this is a serious gameplay video. I'm playing to improve and I'm playing to win. Just kidding. I'm also playing to have fun, but I'm also like having fun is like not losing. You know what I mean? And I love being competitive. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Draw me a 6. Draw me a 6. Draw me a 9. I'll still probably call Riichi. I don't have to, but I'm in 4th place. I feel like there's one Riichi stick up for grabs on the table. Call me an indie band called Astronauts, etc. The way I'm up for grabs. 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay. Pure double sequence, maybe. I don't know what I'm exactly looking for here. It's a bit of a scary situation. We would be on a single tile wait. If we drew another 6 or a 9. Okay. Fair enough. Ideally, we'd still love to draw an 8 of characters. Or a 7 of characters. Discard the 6 and call Riichi. Wait on the 6 and the 9. How many 6s and 9s have been discarded? 1 9 has been discarded, which means that there's still a pretty good chance that we can draw them. So, cool. Now that we see that the 6 of characters is a safe draw, like, that's good news for us, too. Player to my left opened their hand. Riichi. 6 and the 9. Sure. This is a great Riichi. Because it's Pinfu. It's Pinfu, and if we win off of a 6, it's all simples and a pure double sequence. Winning off of a 6 would taste so delicious here. It would taste so delicious. Granted, it's late into the game. It's not necessarily like guaranteed that we can win off of this, but I like to try. I certainly like to try. Now there's 2 Riichi sticks on the table. I'm certainly paying a lot of money to even call this Riichi bet. But that's okay. That's okay. I think there's I'd rather still like fight. You know what I mean? Still fight to stay in this. We could be dealing into someone else's hand. Maybe I'm not sure. The Dora comes out late into the game. Not what I would have done, but I respect it. Maybe someone's pivoting into an all simples kind of hand. People are opening their hand. Maybe just to stay in Tenpai. Maybe just to maybe just to avoid drawing from the wall. It's an interesting strategy. Let's see how it pans out. Player to my across from me, aka Across Lord, is thinking a lot. I have to take this win. There's no guarantee that I win off of the 6, and there's five tiles left. I just have to take the win. There's 2 Riichi sticks on the table. Almost hit an Oradora as well. 3,900 points, but it's going to be a little bit more with the Riichi sticks and the repeat counter. So that's something. A win's a win, dude. Dora is the 8 of characters. Okay, interesting. How's the rest of our hand looking? Kind of ass, not gonna lie. Looking like kind of ass. That's okay. Probably want to. Our hand isn't like good enough for us to keep some of these honor tiles. So I think we just want to get rid of them and try to see if like what shapes start to form in our hand. The Eastwind pair, godsend. Godsend. Call me Drake the way this is God's plan, but this is not a religious video. You could argue that my commentary is so spiritually fulfilling. Sure, I'll let you do that. Leave a like and a comment if you think so. But Eastwind, great draw. We just want to win. We're the dealer right now. If we can make that, if we can incorporate the Dora into our hand, all the better. All the better for sure. Player to my left opened their hand. They're playing really aggressively. I think they're just going for a quick all simples win, or I don't know, maybe a full flush. But this too, and their hesitation might have meant that They could have cheated or something. Huh? Okay. So someone's thinking about something with that. What is this hand shaping up to be? We're also 1 away from being able to call Riichi or just sitting in Tenpai for a 7 pairs hand. What do I think about that? I don't love it. I don't hate it either. Don't love it. Don't hate it either. If an east wind comes out, I think I still call pawn, right? Then we lose our pure double sequence chance. I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. This is a tough, like, this is a good hand, right? But even as we're careening towards being in Tenpai, even as we're moving towards that goal, it's hard to know, like, how greedy we should be, you know? But let's take stock of things. We are the dealer. And so, worst case, even if we win off of a small hand, we get to remain as the dealer. And that's valuable in and of itself. Okay, we don't call Riichi here. We don't call Riichi here. Just in case someone does something else. Like, we could also... We don't call Riichi here. We're on a single tile wait, so we can just wait on whatever tile is the least suspicious, right? So we're waiting on the 7 of circles. We have 2 Dora in our hand. If someone plays the east wind, I'm not sure we call pawn. I'm honestly not sure. Because we would be throwing away our Tenpai, right? So this is not likely that we win. But we have 2 Dora. If someone drops the Dora, or we draw another one, do we switch up our game plan? Maybe in that sense, we switch up our game plan. Ah, we be in for a 10. Waiting on the 1 is such a better wait than waiting on this 7, because it's like, oh, people are going to think that the 1 is a safer tile to discard. And so when you're in this kind of situation, it's like, it's nice to prey on that, you know? Just set that kind of trap. The 7 is not necessarily something, oh. It feels good. Fully concealed hand, 2 Dora, 7 pairs. Oh my god. And I'm the dealer. Is this a Mongon? 2 Dora? It's a dealer Mongon. Oh, baby. If I had called Riichi, it would have been an even bigger hand, but that's okay. I'll absolutely take that. I will absolutely take that. We are back from the brink of death. Real voice reveal, by the way. 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. This could still turn into something. Let's just get rid of our honor tiles. This could be a 7, 8, 9, and then we could think of this as a 4, 5, and a 6, 7. Okay, 7, 7, 8, 8 is pretty good. It's the patrician circle, circle, dot, dot, if you will. This isn't bad at all. Dude, back from the dead. This is what Mahjong's all about. This video is also already 40 minutes long. What happened? Is there a world 2 where we think about abandoning this, aka our humanity, aka descending into goblin mode to go for an all simples hand? Okay, I think that people are starting to play a little bit more either desperately or I think we do it. I don't know, people might be starting to play a little bit more desperately. I'm not sure what this means. This could be a full outside hand or something along those lines. Or they have like a simple Yaku. Okay, there we go. What's the Dora here? It's the 1 of circles. So let's be careful discarding 2s and 3s of circles later on in the game. Player to my left is going for an all simples hand, of course, right? The dealer, they just want the game to advance. They don't want me to win again. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. 5, 6, 7 could still be drawn. We have a ton of character tiles. I'm not sure if we should be thinking about like greeting out here. 6, 7. There's a good discard here. I'm just not sure what it is. 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, or discarding one of these. How many? Look, I'm keeping this 5, 3, 3, 5, 7 shape. I don't know if that's correct. Oh man, I wish I had more time. I honestly wish. Why do I pawn like I'm running out of time? Okay, interesting. Don't know if that was the right move. I'm genuinely running out of time. and I'm not sure what to do. Hold me, I'm scared. Hold me. Yeah, that was the worst thing that we could have done. Maybe we can scare people into thinking that we're really close to a full flush. Maybe we can scare people into that. But like, what am I waiting for there? I have this 5 in my hand that's really burning a hole in my pocket. This is a really rough situation. This is a really rough situation. What is our safest discard? Probably this 4, right? Why? Because the 3s are almost gone. 1's been discarded and like 2 5s are shown. So like probably people don't have a lot of available uses for the 4. This is a little spooky for sure. It's a little spooky for sure. This 4 is also not that safe. I'll discard it. It doesn't feel good though. What is the scariest thing? The scariest thing, oh, real voice reveal, by the way. I've been talking a lot today. The scariest thing is that the player across from us has like a triplet of the Dora, right? No Dora have been shown yet, which is just terrifying. Okay, one of characters coming out. I think I should play a little bit more carefully here. I think that if someone else wants to take the first step, it's like pushing another penguin off the ledge, right? If someone wants to take the first step, I would have loved to have that. Now 3 of them are gone. There's only 1 left in the wall. That's rough. That's definitely rough. Okay. But that also means that this 7 is maybe safe-ish to discard. Okay. We didn't lose that one. We didn't lose that one. Nice. They had 1 Dora. That's not bad. First place, maybe starting to get a little bit nervous too. Okay, we are no longer in second. We are in 3rd place. We got 2 more rounds to play. Nice draws, dude. Nice draws. Oh my god. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't pawn that. That might be the pair that we need at the end. You know what I mean? Okay, that's also a thing. 1 shape, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we actually have 1 too many shapes here. There's no guarantee that. I mean, I want to wait for the red dragon to come out first. I want to wait for the red dragon to come out before we do anything hasty here. And we could always finish this as a triplet too. Okay, green dragon should be safe. This 6, if we draw a 5 or a 7, we'd obviously want to discard this 8, 9 shape in favor of that. I think I gotta open my hand here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We still have 1 too many shapes. So if that's the case, let's get rid of this 8, 9. We need the red dragon to come out. Why am I playing a little bit fast and aggressive here? It's because like we're only like a hair away from second place. Maybe this isn't the round where I should be playing aggressive though. Maybe or like trying to win by an inch, not a mile. Drawing the Dora, oh my god, I did not realize that was the Dora. Okay, in Tenpai, waiting up for a 2 or a 5 of characters, and we have a Dora. Okay, that feels amazing. That feels amazing. So kind of vindicated, right? In my decision to open my hand and call it there. I'm now in Tenpai. It's a pretty fast one at that, and we have a good wait here. We have a 2-tile wait, all of which are still possible to come out. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I should have been a little more noticing that or cognizant of the fact that the Dora is the 3 of circles. Definitely should have looked at that more. There's the Riichi. There's the second Riichi. Anyone's game now. Except it's mine. I could kiss the code right now. If you're the I would let a Mahjong Soul developer stick their tongue deep down my throat right now. Sorry. Is that an okay thing to say online? The point is, that felt incredible. That felt amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna mince my words. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it whatsoever. Okay. What am I going for here? We're in second place. I'm either gonna go for, and it's the last round, I'm either gonna go for a half flush or fold if someone calls Riichi. That is absolutely the game plan right now. What is the Dora here? It's the 1 of characters. That's interesting. Great pickup, by the way. Another character tile. The south winds are almost completely gone, but we can still hope that, you know, if we draw one, we can use it as our pair. It's not totally bad to keep in our hand. Oh, amazing draw. How far away is first place? Dude, a Mangon gets us there. How many Han is that? Half flush is 2, right? Dora is 3. three Han is like 4,000 points. It doesn't quite get us there, right? So what if we had a fully like concealed hand or called Riichi? That might be able to get us there. If we wanted to play for first, that would be how we play for first. Would I pawn or chi anything in this instance? I'm not sure. Maybe the 4. Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, nice, nice. If another 5 comes out, I might consider chi-ing it. But again, like we're in second place. We got to think about the risks a little. Like if we open our hand, it restricts us in our discards and it lowers the hand's value, right? So that's not necessarily great. Okay, still gonna discard these, just like everything that's not a character tile, because we know that these are safe. Can't pawn this, it'll ruin my 7, 8, 9. Besides, again, I don't want to open my hand anyway. Northwind, okay. Okay. Northwind is a little bit better because only one of them's been discarded. It's technically, you know, there's a slightly higher chance that we draw another one, making it into our pair. It's not bad. Show me like a 5 or a 6, though. Another Dora, though? 2 Dora, half flush. That's 4 Han. It's 4 Han. Isn't that enough? Isn't 4 Han like sometimes a Mongon and sometimes not? I hate that I don't have a great grasp on the scoring, by the way. It's definitely like a weakness of mine. Like this is a situation where it definitely matters. If we had to fold right now, could we? Yeah, this 9 is safe-ish, this 7 is safe-ish, this 8 is safe-ish. Like we've got some moves that we can theoretically do. Okay. Not necessarily safe. We discarded it as our first tile, but now like people are starting to build up their hands. Let's check to see if anything spooky has happened. A lot of tiles in the center of the number, a lot of 5s and 6s are being discarded. The player to my left, I have no idea what they're doing. I don't know if they're just trying to play safe or what. Okay. Okay. This is fine. It's fine. People should be a little worried here that I might have a half flush or a full flush. A full flush is 5 Han. A full flush is definitely more than enough. Oh my god, I'm in Tenpai. Oh my god, I'm in Tenpai and no one called the White Dragon. This is a bad Tenpai, right? Because there's only 1 7 of characters left. There's only 1 of them left, so it's really, really unlikely. Dude, give me a win, though. We could still draw it. There's still a chance that no one's using it, and then we still draw it. Okay. Still playing Omega Aggressivo, okay? I believe that is the Latin for Goblin mode, aka Omega Aggressively. They're discarding an 8. They're still willing to discard character tiles this late into the game. That's interesting, for sure. That's interesting, for sure. Drop a 7, dude. You've already dropped 1. Okay. Interesting. So maybe people are jockeying to stay in Tenpai here. We also, like, if they're willing to open up their hand, and we have 2 Dora, and it doesn't look like... I mean, they could be sitting on 2 Doras still. Okay. Still gonna wait on the 7. Still gonna wait on the 7, because the 5 is weirdly in this situation a safer discard to the left lord and to the right lord, right? Drop a 7? Okay, that's fine. I don't know if this game ends or if we keep going, because the dealer was in Tenpai. We keep going. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Still got another chance at it. This is a Pinfu hand if I've ever seen one. This is a Pinfu hand. 9 is not going to really help us here. We can also discard our humanity, aka this one of characters, to go for an all simples hand. Let's count some shapes, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're already in Tenpai. If we draw a 3 of if we draw a 3 of circles, we slam the Riichi button. And there it is. Riichi Pinfu at a chance to hit the Oradora as well. Okay, didn't give a lot of people a lot of time to think, right? We haven't given them a lot of clues as to what we're going for. Also, a 3 and a 6 have been discarded. So if people are Riichi Ipatsu, oh my. Four Han is not a Mongon. Okay, 5 Han is a Mongon. Oh, baby. Almost broke my damn chair. Oh my god. Oh. It's been so long. It's been so long since I've seen the first place thing. Also, we're just barely back because we were in fourth place last time. And okay. Okay. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? The rich get richer? No, I don't know. Feels good. Feels good to be out of the Shadow Realm. Oh, show me that Waluigi mustache once again. Give me some first place finishes. That's gonna do it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and a comment. Not only does it help out the channel, it helps me. I love reading and responding to them. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more. I also stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Fridays at 4 p.m. PST. Hope to see you there. Links in the description. Join the Discord if you want to talk to like-minded people about Mahjong or to show off your pets. Both, I think, are incredible to do with other human beings. Till next time, please take care of yourself. Make sure to drink some water. Try to get outside if you can. I'll talk to you soon, okay? All right, peace. Bye.